going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you... Has a goal! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's got through. He's got it. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
What a start. And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Flamengo go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Bruno Fernandes. He's looked long this time. Now can he finish? Has a pop! Really well taken goal. And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has he picked him out? Right through the middle. Got a sight of goal here. Shot a goal! This ball, that is asking for trouble. Plays it back. Bruno Fernandes. Room for a shot. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Goes for goal! Yes! And already they're looking to run away with it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he's found... has a pop! Cleared without complication. Maguire goes looking. Decent looking ball. Gets away from his opponents, and the ball's come out! Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gerson. It has got through to him. He's had a look. And it's Vidal. Danilo. Gerson. Vidal. Gabriel. That's That's offside. Yes, it is. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. Gerson. Reaching half-time and still behind. They make something happen now. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. He's there to receive it. Could move up a gear here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit.
He's gone for it! Danger averted for now. Gerson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement. And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He's pinged one through, goes for goal! And that has been clubbed away. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vidal. Back to the keeper and go again. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trying to get there. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Vidal. Gerson. Gabriel. He's had a goal! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Gabriel has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
And that's been levered clear. It's a loose ball. And here's the chance to counter. He's left his man. Brings it forward. He's gone for it! He's got the ball glued to his feet. And the shot! Plays it through. And he's there to hoof it away. And that's been won straight back. Goalkeeper's ball. Gabriel, real chance! Oh, outstanding save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Flamengo really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Good ball. What a ball this has turned out to be. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gabriel. That has sent him sprawling. Turns and goes back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Danilo. And it's played forward. And this has gone, presumably for offside. There's going to be another change here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
It's come through. How about a shot? Hits one! And through to the goalkeeper. Well, they can break here. He's played him through. Going through. Danilo with a fine tackle. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. It's come loose. And they've been caught out here. It is a corner. Goalkeeper's ball. Shaw. Just 5 minutes left. Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Carries far too far and out of play. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's through the middle. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Smartly deceptive. What quality.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at your... And time is up. They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, every manager wants to get off to a winning start and at least set a positive vibe for what's to follow. Instead, he's now got to ensure that all his players keep their chins up and go and try and win the next one.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's been won straight back.
Maguire.
Shaw. Casemiro. Hoists it forward. Barnes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Barnes needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Maguire.
All the way back and they start again. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Barnes. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Gets on the end of it. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball to find him. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Forward it goes. He's found his man. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And he's made sure that that won't get through. He's got through. Shapes to shoot! And it's Shaw. It's out for a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes. Barnes plays it out to the wing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Barnes spreads it towards the left. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Gets away from his opponent. Up to meet it! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And the ball is out of play. Right through the middle. Barnes gets it back. Defenders on the back foot. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barnes.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Barnes. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Oh, that is our going for goal! Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity.
Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Barnes. And the finish!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Towering header! He has done it! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Barnes. Decent looking ball. Floats one over. He's got options out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Chance! He's had a goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. The defence can get it clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's in!
Newcastle are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Shaw goes looking, and it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got it, and he's got time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still...
He's gone for it! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Tries a shot! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's hoisted clear.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Trippier with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Casemiro. Deep into stoppage time. And now the breakaway. Gets the better of his man. Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Danger averted for now. And that will be the final act. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that had to be more accurate. Looking to break out here. Danilo positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's played forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he get the shot away? Big chance! There it is! And Flamengo take the lead.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Flamengo have an early lead. Good start. Better pass there. And here's the chance to...
Well, you know, think drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players...
And the finish!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up.
He's gone for it! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Flamengo are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka. A lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it.
Tries a shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Lovely bit of skill. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Vidal. Right through the middle. Oh, good ball. Shoots! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! Given such an open... No question, that's a foul. Danilo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's left his man. Barnes. Towering header! Yes, it's there!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Lobs it in gently. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, it's Gabriel. Turns and goes back. Chance to shoot. And the shot! It's there!
Flamengo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Danilo gets into the right position to intercept. Real chance! And they've been caught out here. And out to safety. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Gerson. Good ball, it shapes to shoot! Oh, real, in he goes again! It's in! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! There is the half-time whistle. And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now short, hits one! Gone a long way up and away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Jesson gets on the end of it. Gabriel, it's Gabriel! Oh, that is asking for trouble. A really good feat. Jesson. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. And he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Gerson. Quick, oh, shooting chance! Time for a change in personnel. Keeper has beaten it away. It's a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's Vidal. Hoists it high. He's had a shot! And the follow-up! And more! And the lead is extended still further. Ruddy reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just top-notch. Show
goes for goal! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Newcastle give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Trippier. And the counter is on. He's got options out wide. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, it's opened up nicely for... Has a pop! It's a goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, good take in a good area. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Danilo.
Barnes.
Just brushed off the ball there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Now the counter. And it's Vidal. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, taken with style. Trippier. Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose. In comes the... Really well taken goal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Trippier. It's come loose. And time is up. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the...
Hello and welcome to you wherever you are. No doubt this is the standout fixture of the round, and I hardly need to tell you why. The atmosphere here is remarkable. A genuine sense of theatre, drama. It is akin to the eve of a coronation, with the coronation proper to follow after the final whistle. A point would earn them the crown. Easy work for the team that has been the best side in the league this season, or so you would think. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. Well, truly to understand how these players have... Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that has been cleared. Shaw. And it's Casemiro. Dinks one in. That intervention was very necessary. Has a pop! And he's found the net! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Danger averted for now. And the counter is on.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed.
He's gone for it! It's bounced out!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
There's a long ball. Questions were asked. He's one-on-one, going for goal! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Jim, your thoughts?
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And now they can launch a counter. Danilo does well to read it and intercepts. Has a hit! This could fall anywhere! Danilo. And it's played forward. Looks to clip it forward. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Turns and goes back. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, nearly.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And here's Gabriel. Oh, good interception. Vidal. Dashing forward at pace. Bruno Fernandes. Flamengo are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's had a go! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Hoists it forward. Now it's Gabriel. It's got through to... He's had a shot! There's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
The action has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Away from immediate danger. And they win it back again. Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well read, he sorted that out. And it's been taken straight back. And he's there to cut it out. Casemiro gets good distance on it. And here's the chance to counter. Shaw plays it forward. Looks to dink one in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Shaw. Shaw gets it into the middle. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goalkeeper's ball. And here's Gabriel. Hits one! Dispatched clinically. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Chooses to go back. Maguire. Oh, real danger here.
Well, the omens aren't looking favourable for them because they're chasing the ball too much.
Bruno Fernandes. He's through the middle. Hits one! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Gerson. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's through. Danilo has been caught there, it's a foul. There's going to be another change here. Vidal. Shaw. Maguire. Casemiro. It's come through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gabriel.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
The final 5 minutes. He's gone for it! Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Chance to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after so much hard work, he bluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
Gets up to head it! And a second time! Yes! They have stolen level at the last! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
But for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
All square again into the dying minutes. Gets away from his opponent. Timely intervention. Driving on now, what can they... Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that's a terrific... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A drawn game to end the triumphant season. All that matters in this moment of ecstasy is that they are champions. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their... Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. The ultra-modern home of Arsenal, a symbol of their class, their timeless sophistication. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league.
He's gone for it! Big chance! They've scored! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Newcastle go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Could be a chance here. Goes for goal! He's scored! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Newcastle get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Down already, a nightmare start. It's a brilliant interception. And here's the chance to counter. Barnes. Has a pop! Surely this time! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hiburan. Forward it goes. Merino. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Merino. Gabriel Jesus drives it forward. Barnes, out towards the flank. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the counter is on.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Defender's on the back foot. Brings it forward. Hoists it forward. Barnes. Shot goes for goal! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Newcastle are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from it.
Shoots! Saved. It's good keeping.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. It's a promising ball. He's got it, and he's got time. Turns, has a goal! Gabriel Jesus. Barnes. Defending was strong and firm. Barnes at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Barnes. Forward it goes. And he has been fouled there. Rice sticks in a foot to win it back. He's pinged one through here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Shapes to shoot! Well, that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's come through. Has a hit! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Newcastle tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And the finish! And it's been taken straight back. Barnes. And it's played forward. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defence.
Real chance! A new assist there! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Merino tries to get it forward quickly, and it's played forward. He's had a look. It's Gabriel Jesus! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Barnes. Barnes. But sprayed out wide. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Gabriel Jesus. Breaks on here. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Gabriel Jesus just brushed off the ball there. He's had a shot! Time for a change in personnel. Gabriel Jesus.
For his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Barnes. Has he picked him out? Going for goal! No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Willock. Merino. Cuts it out. It's a loose ball. Hoists it forward. Trippier goes looking. It's come loose. He's made good progress from a deep position. And he's there to cut it out. Saka. Saka puts his foot on the gas. And he's shown him a clean pair, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Jacob Murphy. Willock. Jacob Murphy. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Saka. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Trippier. Forward it goes. Jacob Murphy. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct. Oh, outstanding save. Jacob Murphy. Quick run, he's had a go! That is a class save, he had to be at his best. And time is up. They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, nobody wants to open a new season in this fashion. It leaves a sour taste in the mouth when hopes would have been set high. A setback, yes, but that should help them generate extra motivation now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Flamengo stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is. A terrific sight, awash with colour, as always has been the case. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the...
Gabriel with a shot! Cleared without complication. And he's there to cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's cut it out. Chance! Oh, they did so well to set it up.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle, and a little more luck there and they may have been celebrating.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Defender's on the back foot. Brings it forward.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
You can get that clear. Now a chance to break. And here's Gabriel. Nicely measured pass. Going, has a hit! And the ball's come out! Hoists it forward. So it is still 0-0.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Vidal is there, and he can get that clear. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Danilo. Vidal. Danilo. Gerson. Decent progress down the left. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vidal. Gerson. And here's the chance to counter. Well weighted. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gerson. It's Gabriel. It's on a plate. And it's played forward. Rice.
Gabriel Jesus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vidal. And here's Gabriel. Shot a goal! This could fall anywhere. Looking to break out here. Gabriel Jesus. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Flamengo have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment and it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Has a goal! Danilo gets it without sophistication. Forward it goes. Gerson. And it's Gabriel. It has got... He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Flamengo draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Danilo cuts it out. It's the through ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Danilo. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Pinged one through here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Flamengo still one up. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes.
Flamengo really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
And it's Gabriel. Gerson. He could be in here. Goes for goal. It's broken loose. Good clearance and very necessary. Goes for goal. Same again, same outcome.
Flamengo really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Gabriel Jesus tries a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Gabriel Jesus simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Defending of the desperate... He's gone for it! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Keeper has beaten it away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
A real chance to break. Oh, it's Gabriel. And the flag has stayed down. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. He was just never going to miss.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. And now they can launch a counter. Gets good distance on it. That's been won straight back. Gerson. Merino. Out to the right. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Merino. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Gabriel. That's Gabriel. Well read, he sorted that out. And, oh, that's too long. It's come loose. The shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Flamengo get off to a flyer. They have hit the ground running, and hopes for the season are high. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Has a pop! That's a good ball to find him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Barnes. Decent looking ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's got options out wide. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's gone for it! It's there! First blood drawn. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Shoots! And the follow-up. It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even allowed to it. It's fantastic.
Flamengo had a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Newcastle get it back again. He's had a goal! Danger averted for now. Vidal. Barnes. Here's the ball in. He sees it all the way. And that's been won straight back. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Could move up a gear here. Barnes. And they win it back again. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. Barnes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Great challenge, time to perfection. And now they can launch a counter. Has a hit! And that's a foul, free kick's been given. And here's the chance to counter. And help's available out wide. And that's been levered clear. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Newcastle were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Trippier. Ball's gone out of play. Barnes has a goal! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Oh, good. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Shot a goal! And in it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Flamengo two up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
He's had that put on a plate. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A real chance to break. Barnes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Can he get the shot away? Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, what a big chance! Back to within one. Interesting. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And now the breakaway. He spotted the run and played him through.
Newcastle are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
What a ball this has turned out to be. Going for goal! It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Flamengo take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And the counter is on. Ball through needs to be good here. He's through, now is he in? It's anyone's ball. He's come in hard. Goalkeeper's ball. Danilo. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Breaks on here. He's left his man. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Flamengo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Gets it back. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Oh, some tackle that. Willock. Time added on, 4 minutes. He's it, goes for goal! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really could...
And that will be the final act. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. How would you summarise what we... Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an eye going for goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Gabriel Jesus! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Trippier. Good take, and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Rice. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! There's the shot! There's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Pope reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this...
Tries a shot! He scores! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Newcastle get themselves into the lead. Forward it goes. Barnes. And the counter is on. Now the counter. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward, and now they can launch a counter. Done very well to intervene. That's a promising ball. Nice little chip. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken.
He's having a go. What a save! Terrific reaction. Well positioned to make that interception. He's in! Tries to get it forward quickly. Barnes. And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Could move up a gear here. Rice. Cuts it out. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And the counter is on. Now the counter. Well, they could break here. Barnes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. It's found its way to him. Dashing forward at pace. Going through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. With the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Rice. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the first 45 minutes are a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile league.
He's gone for it! It's in!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. A buccaneering run from the defender. Timely intervention.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Forward it goes. Barnes. How about a shot? Has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that has been cleared. In by Trippier. He's clearly asking too much with that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He's on his way, goes for goal, there it is! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Gabriel Jesus. Could be and a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince...
Goes for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Danger averted for now. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Hoists it forward. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Has a pop! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Oh, good interception. Barnes. Hits one! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Has it out wide now. And it's played forward. Good ball. Barnes. Good clearance and very necessary. Has gone out. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And help's available out wide. Shoots! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Rice. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. And as the fan... Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Emirates on this occasion so vibrant, so atmospheric. As you can see, we've already started here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Great strength on the ball. Jason. And the shot!
Looking back on that, it was...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And play for a throw. Gabriel Jesus. He's got options out wide. It's a throw in. Flamengo are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Rice. Oh, real danger here. Up he gets! They've done it! Offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's been taken straight back. He's through. Shapes to shoot! He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Could be thinking of... Has a hit! In for the pieces! And it's Vidal. Well, they can break here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And the finish! He's got a goal! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hits one! It's gone a long way up and away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well played, he saw that coming. He acknowledges that he should have. We hit half-time, so there you have it. A close-sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Deftly done. And it's got through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hoists it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, great ball! Goes for goal! He's got away with one there. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Danilo positions himself well and cuts it out. It's a loose ball. Chooses to go back. Chance! He can pounce on that. It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Flamengo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Pings it in. Danilo can get it clear. And they can counter here. And the weighted pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Gerson. Vidal. It's come through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Knocks it away. Just real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Flamengo really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
They've played it short. the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And it's been taken short. And help's available out wide. And it's Vidal. Gabriel Jesus. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
He's left his man.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vidal. Rapidly approaching the end. It cannot be long now. Their crowning moment is imminent. Has a hit! And it's played forward. Defender's on the back foot. Foot in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free. He's gone for the shots. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Final seconds, this has to be it. And he's straight offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Now, a chance to break. Oh, it's Gabriel. And that will be the final act. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. It was not to be their day, and the title has escaped them. After giving everything, they are rewarded with nothing.
Well, this really shows the cruel nature of sport, to have made it so far in full.